My service here at the shrine is security guard. We get here at 5 o'clock. We get in here, we turn the alarms off. Then we proceed to turn all the lights on in the building. Every morning I do my rosary. The rosary is the most holy, faithful prayer you can do, so I continue to do it every day. I put a lot of trust in the Lord.
The Knights of Columbus are men of faith and action. Through Leroy's life, he always exemplifies his faith.
Chicago Heights was a steel town. When I got to high school, I watched the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Cardinals play on TV. And I figured, I said, maybe one of these days I might be able to play professional football. I joined the freshman football team at my high school, and I became a running back. And during my freshman year, I scored a lot of points. When I got to Western Illinois, the team wasn't as good as it was until I got there. Coach Lou Saban started recruiting people from all parts of Illinois, and we became a great football team. He went on to coach the Patriots. It was 1962, the year we played the Green Bay Packers in the All-Star game, All-Stars versus the NFL championship Green Bay Packers, which we got beat, but we put up a good fight. That was a big experience because you got to meet some of the best players in the United States, and you felt that you were one of the top players in the nation. Guys that became Hall of Famers, there was John Hadle, Roman Gabriel, Lance Allworth, Merlin Olsen. I was drafted by the Cleveland Browns as the first round. I was shocked. I didn't think I'd be drafted by a team that good and not that high on the order of the draft. You felt overjoyed, and you felt that you were one of the top players in the nation.
He pioneered the way because we didn't have many black athletes at Washington at the time. And he was the first one that was traded to play with the Redskins.
It was kind of a shock because the Washington Redskins was one of the last teams to integrate because of their owner, so I was kind of leery about that trade. Most of the guys, the majority of them didn't make no difference. As long as you got out there and did your job, they were all fine with you. You had no problem with them. I never prayed to win. I was just prayed for the Lord to bring me through the game safely without any serious injuries, and that I'd be able to live the next day to carry on my job.
Most of us members are avid fans of the Washington Redskins. Of course, the name has changed to the Commanders, and we were very surprised to know that one of our members was a member of the Washington Redskins football team at that time.
After I was in the council a while, and my brother-in-law, and he said, "You know who that is? That's Leroy Jackson. That's the one that played with the Redskins." I said, "You kidding?" I actually saw him play. It was back in the 60s.
And with Leroy being a pioneer as an African American in then a predominantly white football league, he helped break the barrier so people didn't seek color. They saw a person, they saw ability, they saw talent. And that's how it should be for everybody.
My legacy to the NFL would be just to remember as the first black guy to play for the Washington Redskins.
The Knights of Columbus are men of faith and action. Through Leroy's life, he always exemplifies his faith. And he tells me it's his membership with the Knights of Columbus that helped deepen his faith.
I think it's a great organization to join because you get to work with your brother Knights, and you get to share with the community things that they may not have. And it's always a pleasure to give than to receive.